Hello world, PDR coming at you here. We're back with, I don't know, I guess this is the finish. Let me just show you guys what's been happening here. I made some more glue poles. There's a little bit that needs to be worked right here. There's a high kind of brow. There's this low brow that needs to be tapped out for sure. And then a little bit more needs to be worked down here. Most of this up through here is pretty much done. I got most of it out with the glue, and then I just got to the tool, and I literally have been using, this is honesty time guys, I literally have been using like an electrical tape, plastic tape, just to soften the tip up a little bit so I'm not using metal on metal. You know, I would choose to use a little plastic rubber cap or something better, but I just used what I found, used what I had lying around. I put about 1,300 pushes into this, maybe 2,000 pushes into this area in this line, and did a lot of tapping through here. This area came out really nice. This one still has just a little bit to work down here, and I've basically, well, I've got 2 holes dug down here. If you want to see them, I don't know if you can catch them or not, but there's one hole right here. It's a 1/2 inch hole. And then about 3 inches behind it, there's another one right here. So those I'm gonna paint with black paint, let them seal, and then plug them with a little plastic plug, and then put this up, and that's gonna cover them completely. And so that has basically given me the access to get from here all the way down to here. If I need to get down here, I think I can just sneak in. Yeah, I can. Let's get up here and do some dent, guys. Do I want to get it warm? Yeah, every time I've been pushing today, I've been getting it warm. And so let's just spend a couple of seconds saying, I sure do appreciate y'all clicking on this video. If you would, hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. And thank you to all my 2,000 subscribers, probably as of right now. The last time I looked, I was at 1998. So I really appreciate everybody that's clicked on that button. And now it's warm to the touch. Let's get it nice and hot. I'd say it's about 90, now it's about 100. Oh, it's about 110, it's up there. Now let's see if I can just sneak in and make some little pushes. I'm gonna kind of lean back. And these are real kind of severe, without any leverage pushes. Just kind of trying to, there it is, it's on the front edge. If you want to see it, it's right there up on the front edge. So now that I can see a little bit of it, I'll make some extremely strong pushes with my hand being the fulcrum. Not a pleasurable feeling, but now I'm on the back edge and I'm coming down a little bit. And I'm just gonna make some more severe, really strong pushes to kind of straighten that metal out. It has to come out, guys. It's a lot of that is holding the dent in. Well, there's no dent anymore, but it was right on that body line. It was real stiff, and I got it warm enough that I know I can push it a couple more times. Okay, it's starting to look really nice and straight. I obviously have a little pool here, a little low valley here, and a high ridge here. So what we will do is clip this and come back and show you the finish in just a sec. Okay, we're back and we're almost finished. I'm closing up the center of this gap right here. I cleaned this line up, straightened this a lot out. This whole top edge is a lot more clean. It's got a lot of tap marks on it, a lot of very tiny little push marks that I've got to do some finite work. Guys, about, I guess, an hour has gone by since the last clip, and definitely I'm making my pushes this soft and this fast. I'd say in the 6 hours or 7 hours that I've worked on this dent, maybe give me a little, maybe more, maybe like 8 hours. I probably put about 4,000 or 5,000 pushes into this metal. Hopefully you can't see that, right? That's the whole point. But we've got this little tiny low through the middle It's just babying it out. I've got my hat backwards.
I got you.
I sure do appreciate y'all sticking around for this long series of intense dent work on a large, what we in the industry call a collision dent, but it wasn't a collision of two vehicles. I think that, well, it was two vehicles, but I think it could have been another back of somebody's plastic motor home or something that just barely caught that thing and rubbed through it, or even a full toter backing out, you know, maybe not noticing it, they just caught something and didn't even see it. But either way, this excuse the background noise, by the way. Either way, this is still one of the largest dents that I have ever attempted in my career of paintless dent repair, which is extensive. I'm on about 20th year, I think, maybe 21st, I don't know, I'm pretty old. And I do want to say I sure appreciate everyone in the community, all you guys, for sticking around and checking us out. Let's see what we got. Honestly, here's what I did to tap out this brow right here. There's a line of pushes. I'm going to do the same. Oh, yank my tool out of there. It still has the tape on it. I just keep moving my tape around and retaping it every once in a while. Grab my Hemi and my tappy, and there's this last little U-shaped line that comes up in like a W. Let's just get right on it, and I'm gonna find it down here. See, it's because this thing was actually collapsed right through the bottom edge of this, and I don't really want to fold this up like this, but it's probably going to be the thing that straightens out that line a little bit. And then I'm also going to hit it right here, right on this little U shape, and not enough to make any divots, just enough to kind of flush that out. And this is high level brow work that, let's see if you can see it on this fog lens, because it should just drop out and fall away and be kind of nice and straight. Obviously there will be a little bit of plastic tap marks, sorry about the sound, plastic tap marks that we can buff out, but let's just get this out. Straightening this line out. Fading a brow is one of the most way more difficult than doing a dent. Fading a brow out takes this bouncy that I'm doing. And there is, you hear that sound change? You hear that sound change, right? We'll follow this to the edge. We're bouncing. I'm following this all the way to the edge. I'm right on the edge of that, well, high tension. You hear that sound change? That's what does it, ladies and gents. And now, that was kind of showing you some finish work. I've got a little tiny pocket of work that I'm going to just stick my tool in here and finish up. So let's just take a look. I've got all these boards. I was using both boards, everything that I've got. Let's just take a look at what we got here. End result. Well, yeah, end result. Gosh, 8 hours of work. Hopefully they will be extremely happy with having this dent out in one day and not having to get anything done to their factory paint. No push marks, no cracked paint. There is that one little chip that's been bugging me for a day. It's up here, these little guys up here. These are chips in the paint. We'll just touch them up. But otherwise, guys, I sure liked making these videos, this series right here. I don't know if it was 3 or 4 of them. The dent, I think, came out nice. And let's just, you know, keep it in mind that I'm not giving this truck back to a paintless dent repair technician. You know what I mean? So the people that say, hey, it's not perfect, or I can still see something, yeah, I can too, but I think that they got their values worth with the amount of metal that was stretched and put back into place. We're gonna zip this thing all together, and I've got the little screws I always keep in a little tray right here. So we've got their magnetic tray and we just zip them right back in. I sure do appreciate y'all clicking on this video. Hit that like if you would on the way out. Once again, this has been PDR and I'm out. Peace.